Good morning. Good morning. Let me get this sent out. How's everyone doing today? All right. Let's do this. All right. Perfect. Let me get, I don't even have TradingView open. Let me do that. All right. There we are. All right. Let me get this down. We can take that off. And we can take that off. Let me hide that. Michael, good morning, man. How are you? How are you doing? Why can I not find... there we are. Perfect. All right. Ryan, good morning. How are you? All right. So another gap up today. What will we have today? Zach, good morning. I'm doing good as well, Michael. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that. Mandy, good morning. How you doing? All right. Yeah, so another day of gap ups. Should be interesting to see if we kind of do the same thing we've done the past 2 days, which is kind of have that week open and then kind of rally up the rest of the day. Cindy, good morning. How are you? We'll see what Q's does. I'm going to throw Q on the watch list, not because I think I'm going to trade it, but just because I want to see how it reacts to supply. What do we got on IWM? Not much. It might be one of those days we kind of look for that gap fill reversal play. I'll have to see. Juarez, good morning. How are you? Good to see you. What do we got for Apple? Apple had a good day yesterday. 275. 275. I think I have... Do I have an Apple call somewhere? I do. That's good. Blessed. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. What do we got? No real demand anywhere. I mean, maybe down here on the 30-minute, but not the biggest fan. PLTR, we could look for... I mean, if you like shorts, you could look for it. Could be a decent TLM play. It's a little bit of demand here. That'd be the only thing that make me nervous on the 45. It's not really there on any other time frame though. Do a little bit here as well at close that we did bounce off. I don't know, lower time frame. You'll have a little bit of demand up here. It's the only thing or supply, sorry. It's the only thing I don't like. I don't know how much I trust that demand. It's going to depend on if we hold. If we hold that demand, that will be the main thing. Goog moves up a lot overnight. Well, through yesterday and overnight, I should say. Did not create any demand. Again, might be if we come down to the gap fill. We are at all-time highs, so you want to be a little little careful with it. Amazon gaps up. Just kind of missed that 1 hour demand here. We did hit the wick. Never really broke that previous high though until the gap up today. Again, might be more of a gap fill thing. Tyrone, good morning. How are you? Dan B, good morning. How are you doing? AMD, what an overnight move. Shout out Lisa, CEO. What a legend. We'll have supply up there. Gap up's going to make it tough to really take anything. But really good overnight move for AMD. That's going to be, what, $15 overnight? Pretty wild move. Microsoft, again, a little bit of a gap up. Didn't quite hit demand at the end of day. Demand would really be down here. So no great play there. NVIDIA bounced right off supply yesterday. Doesn't necessarily mean I want a short. Bounced off supply 2 days ago, sorry. And then we kind of went down further yesterday. Gap up today. Again, gap fill is really the only thing I'd look for here. I don't know if we'll even do that though. Hood, kind of a similar move to NVIDIA. Probably like this even less, to be honest. I have no idea who Hear Ye is, but good morning. How are you? Meta did bounce off demand yesterday. You will have supply up here. See if we break through that. Probably nothing really though. I'm looking to trade. Tesla is going to be a supply as well, or at least close to it. Have a little bit of that though. Little 2 hour supply there. Could look for a move off of that. Maybe we'll throw the wick in there. Just see if we get a reaction. Aside of that though, do have a little bit, maybe a 30-minute demand here as well. That could actually push us up pretty nicely, depending on how we respond to the gap up. Let's see. Let's see if we start down this morning. AVGO. Ooh, pretty clean bounce off supply. Didn't quite make a new low. If we go to lower time frames, didn't really break anything that meaningful. This could be a TLM play. Could be. Definitely could be. TSM gaps up. We already hit this supply yesterday, so that doesn't really matter today. Again, big gap up does mean Brooke, good morning. How are you? How are you doing? Okay. Oracle. What we got? Again, possibly TLM. Wouldn't love it, but we are opening close to that top line. Obviously, more bearish than anything, so we have that going for us. Didn't really hit any demand, so we don't have to worry about that. So this could be TLM. Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot of short opportunities, which don't really want to get into. But if they're good opportunities, they're good opportunities. MU's kind of the same thing. Shorts would be the main thing. MU is going to be much more bullish, though, so I probably don't like that as much as I like Oracle. That's up a little bit. Hims is just so bearish right now. I couldn't take that. Shop. No, didn't move up yesterday. Maybe a little bit of demand there. Bounce off of that. Broke that next high. Could look for a retrace move off of this to go higher. No fresh supply in the way. Possibly. Pretty bearish, though. Pretty bearish. Don't know if I love that. Scott, good morning. How are you? Massimo, good morning. Tyrone says AMGN. AMGN. Assuming that's a ticker, I will look at it once I get through these. Got Boeing maybe off of a demand. Not really. Might be more interested in shorts here. Pretty bearish as well. Yeah, we could look at that. Could look at that. Walmart probably nothing, just based on that price action. Roblox, I assume it's going to be more bearish. Yeah. It's going to possibly another TLM short opportunity. Did hit a little bit of supply there as well. You can keep an eye on it. Uber is going to be up. Didn't quite hit any demand. Not really looking at that. Mars way down. Yeah, I don't love a lot today. Definitely don't. Let's see where this goes. Tyrone AMGN. What are you looking for? I mean, this thing was basically just straight up yesterday. And you have a little bit of demand here. Could look for that push to continue. That was a little bit risky. You expect some sell-off to happen, but that'd be about all I'd be looking at there. All right, and then a lot of these, depending on where we actually open, we still have 10 minutes till market open. Depending on where we actually open, we could look for a move down to that gap fill and a reversal off of that. That could definitely be a move we look for. But yeah, outside of that, I don't think there's gonna be much. Just have to keep an eye out for these reversals. See where these ones open. That could be good. That could be good. Could be good. I really like Oracle and Boeing for shorts. Just have to see where we open exactly. PLTR might just be I don't know. It was quite the rip on Monday. It's the only thing that worries me. Might be a little more bullish than these other ones. Coin trend-wise, still pretty bearish, so it would be good there. I'd probably rather ride out that bearishness more than anything. Roblox, kind of the same thing. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on that. Loving coin short, yeah. I think that could be good. I do think it could be good. If we could get just like we have enough room to where we don't really have to worry about the gap fill prior to an entry. So if we could see that break to the downside early, I would like it. And obviously pretty bearish recently, so I am a fan. I just don't really think a lot of these other things I'm going to be super into. Unless like SPY comes back down to 682. Same thing, like if IWM comes back down here, I could be, I wouldn't mind it. I don't know if I just don't know if we're going to fill the gaps. Google I'll probably stay away from just because it's at all-time highs. Amazon I could see playing to the upside. AMD obviously a pretty big gap up. Probably stay away from that. NVIDIA, yeah, again, fills gap. I like it. Hood, same thing. Meta, probably nothing. Although it is more bearish. You could look for shorts off supply. Just don't know if I like that. Tesla, kind of the same boat. Yeah, we definitely have some stuff to keep an eye on. Definitely some stuff to keep an eye on. It's more about what is it going to do in the morning. I should actually just put this there. I don't know if I love PLTR shorts. I don't know. Let's do this though. Let's do that. All right, sweet. Got the watch list out for everyone. All right, and let me pull this back up. Miles, good morning. How are you, man? How are you? I think outside of that, let me just get Thinkorswim open. Maybe. There we go. All right. Now, obviously, if anyone's looking at anything that I'm not, let me know. Whether it's stuff that's, if you are going to say something too, please tell me what you're looking at. Like if you drop any tickers, let me know if you're looking at supply and demand, TLM, what you're looking at there. Kat, good morning. How are you? Let's see what we got here. That should be good. It should be good as well. All right. Got this stuff up. Perfect. Bit sleepy waking up. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right. And we will see We'll see where everything opens. Looks like everything will open fairly close to what we were expecting. So take that. No worries, Cindy. Enjoy your day. Adam, good morning. How are you, man? All right, 5 minutes till open. Let's make sure everything's opening where we want it to. Looks like it is. Coin might just be a little below supply, which actually could be good. Would not mind that, actually. I don't know how I feel about PLTR. Don't know if I really want to short that. Looking at anything on Apple, looks like it's been pretty strong. Not really. The only thing I would be looking for is maybe like a play down here for that demand. There's no like real great demands over here. The only other thing I do like is that this demand really lines up with like kind of your retrace area if you're kind of playing off this demand a few days ago. So yeah, anything in this area, like kind of at the bottom here, I wouldn't mind looking for a reversal just because of how strong it's been. But I kind of doubt we're gonna get down there that quickly. Just can't imagine we will. Hey, but if we do, I will look for it. All right, I'll have to remember to keep an eye on those things. See if they fill that gap. Really like coin shorts as well. So yeah, we open. We'll see how we open. Ooh, why did that change? I don't know. All right. That's strange. Okay, interesting. So the chat disconnected, but then it said it connected right back. I'm not sure. Not too sure. Wow, AVGO. Here. It's a pretty sudden change. Don't know why that went up all of a sudden. Why did that go up so much? Weird. I guess we're not looking at that as much anymore. PLTR opens lower than I thought. did hit the wick there. That could be an interesting play. Did break a lot of lows already. Boeing kind of pushing down. Coin doesn't quite hit supply. Oracle didn't pop out. What is happening with these? Kind of a big sell-off at open. Is that across the board? Not on IWM. Okay, maybe we will move down to maybe we will move down there. I don't know. We'll keep it in mind. Goog just didn't really bounce off anything. Quite a sell-off though. That would need to move down quite a bit. Nvidia coming down. Hood coming down as well. See if those hold. Let me throw these up here. Tesla came down. We have supply though. Wonder if we could look for something there as well. Don't know if we moved to that. Hood definitely got potential. Boeing, not much anymore. I guess if you wanted to include the wick here, looks like that barely touched. Did break lows. It's not bad. Coin just have supply. Horrible market structure though. Okay, a lot of stuff is dumping. Goog is moving. Wow. Probably nothing Microsoft wise. Don't really have demand till way down there. Meta shorts might not be bad. If we can break that low. Let's keep an eye on that. Boeing's going to be done. There's not much we can do there. Again, unless you wanted to wait for the retrace and look for shorts. That still is possible play. You know what? It is a possible play. We'll keep an eye on it. Coin just needs better structure here. Much better structure. Oracle, nothing. Meta, I'm going to keep an eye on. This would be very wide, though. Very wide. Don't know if I love that. Very wild divergence. Decaying down, ripping Q. Yeah. It is a little bit strange. See if NVIDIA and Hood can bounce off demand. AVGO doesn't quite hit that. Okay, SPY's moving back up. IWM's ripping. Apple's still coming down. Goog's still coming down. Amazon, not much unless we hit this. Which could look for. AMD's probably going to break through that supply. What does this look like? Yeah. I wish we didn't have supply there. Ooh. It's a nice little move. Huh. Interesting move. More bearish. Don't mind shorts on this. Kind of wish we broke that low, though. I really wouldn't even mind something like that. I don't even know what you could. Whoops. Well, you could target here. Hey. Hey. Stop. You got really quiet. I was trying to figure out if I like this. I don't know if I do. I think I would have rather we broke that low. Hey, like NVIDIA? And you said never mind. Yeah, we need to see a reaction there. We're just not getting. Unfortunately. Is MU reacting? MU didn't even hit. Okay. Amazon might get a good reaction here as well. Was it just looking at shop? Yeah, I think I would have rather us break that low. I think. You could look for it on a pullback. Even something like that. I just don't like that we didn't break that low. That's the only thing for me. Man, it just fell out of the sky. All right. Oracle hit. No. Didn't even hit a supply there. Boeing doesn't look like it'll retrace. Man, I really don't know about shop. Like, I'm kind of tempted by it, but I might rather just wait until we break that and then pull back and go up or go down. I think I'd rather wait for that. Probably would. I'm curious though if we did like that. It's not horrible. That is not horrible. Their spreads are so bad though. Holy. Wow. Wow. Those are awful spreads. What in the world? Wow. Okay, those might be the worst spreads I've ever seen. They just might. Spreads seem pretty big on shop. They are. They are indeed. Don't think that's going to pull back. AMD? Isn't that at supply? Oh, big wick there. We just went so far into supply. I don't know what that was. What is this? I don't know about that. Feels like a good move. We're just so bearish. Very bearish. Trying to retrace of Oracle done for the day. Fair enough. Can't hate on that. Yeah, I can't trade shop when those spreads are that bad. kind of like Netflix shorts. Coin. You're thinking like off the break of that? Could be pretty good. Wish it was a better break though. Yeah, something like that could be good. Question is, what would that be? Let's see. I think I might want a better break, personally. Might just want a better break. Don't even know what contracts I'd really want here, though. It definitely seems weak. 2 minutes actually a pretty good break. Just don't know if I love that low as a break point. This thing's moving a little crazy now, though. Wow. Big push down. Wow. Wow. That would have been quite the time to take that. Quite the time. And now you break that other low. You could argue it's even better. Keys dumping through TLM. Yeah, you just don't have a stop though, right? There's no stop. Where is that kind of midpoint? Right there. Maybe that was your buy time. A bit unfortunate if it was. Oh, we are really dumping. AVGO goes right through. NVIDIA and Hood went right through as well. Question is this going to keep dumping? Get in like there. It's not the best risk reward. It's not bad though. What would this be? That would be. What would that be? Like that? Yeah. Would not mind it. I don't know why, but I kind of like Netflix shorts. I feel like I shouldn't, but I kind of do. I have to get in like thing I don't like about it. See if coin comes back up. which it looks like it will. Let's just make sure we don't get caught in a rip here. Just make sure. Something like that. Yeah, that should work. What? What in the fuck? What just happened? Okay. That was weird. It just... Yeah. Not my brightest moment there. Not my brightest moment. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. All right. Well, didn't want to get caught in a rip. Looks like we might dodge a bullet there. I don't know what caused that rip on coin. Something did. Big rip. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, these all just went down. Is that the wrong contract? No, I bought the right contract and then I accidentally I put my OCO in as 318 instead of 310. So it just instantly sold. Whatever. Not my best moment. Not the best. I don't even really know if there's anything I really like right now. TSM hits demand. Oh, that was kind of beautiful on SoFi. Great retrace into a pump. Great move. Shop did end up continuing down. I just couldn't trade it. Those spreads are so bad. I just could not bring myself to do that. Walmart looks like it would have been good too. Decent move. Oracle's not really going to have anything. Coin, I'm curious what this does. Says the break of structure up, reaction off 50% retrace. For coin? Yeah, I guess off demand here. If you're playing that demand. Yeah. You could see it as that. It's not bad. I just wouldn't play this because coin's so bearish. He's playing where your high and low was on coin to make considered trade. The high was just the high of day. And then the low that we broke would just be that low of day prior to this drop. That is all. I don't know why I like Netflix shorts so much, but I really do. Even something like that. I just don't like that there's a There's that demand that we bounced off. It's the only thing I don't like. It kind of is like two biases going against each other. I don't love that. Consider me intrigued. Don't think I'll take it, but I'm intrigued. Coin is just dumping all the way back down. Wow. What a reversal for coin. What's the rest of the market doing? SPY looks like it wants to work its way back up. Assume that's off demands. Almost. Still got a little room below it. Man, the market's not having fun today. Wow. Wow. I still don't know about this. I'm so intrigued, but I'm also not. Right off that 50 as well. It's like screaming TLM with the trend. But the setup makes more sense for supply and demand. It's a very weird situation. Can you show the exit you would have taken in shop as a target? Probably like the top of this right here. So like 157.55 would have been a good target for me. I mean, it really depends on what my risk reward would have been. You could have even targeted like one of these lows over here. But depends how conservative you want to be with it. Coin is all over the place. Targets are really like kind of up to you, Tyrone. The only thing we always say is just make sure it has a reason, right? So like you wanting to make X amount of money is not really a reason. So make sure it has a reason, like structurally, that makes sense. And yeah, and then go from there. But look around like Profits channel and see where other people are putting their targets. That'll give you a good idea. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of on Netflix. It's like two kind of counteracting biases, and that kind of worried me. So I'm not surprised this is going up, but I was definitely tempted by shorts. So I'm very curious to see if we get above this high, because if we do, then it looks like that supply and demand play actually would have been really good if we get above that high, because we bounced right off that retrace area. So let's see, will it do it? Will it not? I just sent an alert there. Coin pushes up. Boeing's coming down. I still do think Boeing shorts could be good. It's a very bearish stock right now. This makes a lot of sense to me. That one just kind of feels like one that I might have to hold for a little long. And Boeing, once again, doesn't have great spreads, so I wouldn't be super into that. Okay, we might be pushing up, might be ripping a little bit. Q's is ripping for sure. Spies, good push. IWM ironically dumps. Okay. Interesting. Netflix does not look like it wants to break that high quite yet. And it looks so strong for a few minutes. I guess if you look on higher time frames, doesn't look as strong. It's just so all over the place. It's actually kind of wild. Boeing pushing down. Okay, maybe Netflix will break the high. Let's see. Yeah, I actually really like this. You could go with like a target there. Or even you could have got in on more of that retrace and had kind of a more conservative target. Something like that. I think Boeing's going to end up being pretty good. Can't believe so much of this other stuff dumped so much. Really dumped. Man. Netflix just doesn't want to break that high. Which I'm surprised by. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything else I love. Do not think so. Yeah, if you sat on your hands today, I think you feel pretty good about that today. Very strange day. Big gap up. Seemed like we were going to kind of continue that rally and then just off a cliff for a lot of things. So very, very odd. Maybe we'll push back up. I find that unlikely. AVG, well, if anyone is still looking for something. Nvidia hood, nothing really. SPY off demand as well. Look to see if SPY breaks highs. Outside of that, I mean, Apple, maybe if you want to consider this a break, could look at that. Google, Amazon, a lot of these, nothing. TSM off demand. That could be good as well. MEU actually just broke highs. Wouldn't mind this on a retrace. Actually. Yeah, I'm actually keeping an eye on this. Looks pretty good. MEU's relatively bullish. I like it. Yeah, I got a couple things to keep an eye on. I want to watch these. I want to watch that. Everything else, though, don't really care about. It's a hell of a 5-minute candle. Yeah, I think we'll be good there. We'll see where these things go. And yeah, like I said, if you sat on your hands today, fair play to you. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Freedom Team guys, I'll see you guys Friday. The rest of you, I'll see you next week. So enjoy your day, trade safe, and yeah, let me know if you have questions. Appreciate you guys. Peace out.